Jake, can you give me a list of banned emotes? I pretty much banned all global Twitch emotes apart from a few that I quite liked. I think it was Swift Rage, Babyface... I forget the rest. Feels a bit crappy having to chew into Persia just bite by bite like this. I want it all! How else am I meant to be Alexander? It's like the game is trying to tell me to go slow. I can't abide by that. Still, this war will have to be concluded. Yeah, so our diplomats are lazy. It's still better to have the option there. And I do want the better relations over time guy as well. Okay, that's a whole load of papal influence wasted because I forgot to do this. January, February, March, April, May, June. June has 30 days, so... let's get stable. Thanks, Pope. Don't know what you did to do that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Okay, this seems reasonable, but we do need to press on a bit more, otherwise our man just isn't going to want peace. Hopefully that battle should secure it. Almost, but not quite. Looks like our Amazon is getting destroyed. This is your time to shine. Ugh, he still wants to join that war. I don't want to fight Ramazan. I'm not that kind of guy. Alright, let's make with the overextension. Core everything. Chill out in the mountains. Who's going down next? Well, that'll be you, Tabaristan. I'm able to claim both your provinces, which means you have another province somewhere else? Ah! Interesting. Am I going to be taking that? Iraqi nationalists. Tricky. Jake, when will the next 2 hours of hell be? I can't win. It's like I play 2 hours of hell in punishment games and people go, when is the next Europa, Jake? Have you stopped playing Europa? I knew it. The fame's gone to his head. He's never playing Europa again. And then I play Europa. It's like, Jake, the 2 hours of hell. Have you abandoned them? I'm just like, ugh. Ugh. That's all I can really say. I never needed you in the first place. Get out of here, Russia. Now that I have force limit, I certainly don't need you. That'll do. Oh god, no thanks. Jake, it's almost like you have more than one viewer with a preference. This must be rectified. See, now you're getting it. I've gotta hand it to you. Chat is surprisingly stable, given that we're looking at over 800 here. Oh, well, got a free way into Tabaristan now. All those cores are ongoing. We have these troops still freed up for that. Okay. Which means you can take care of the Mamluk. And this shouldn't really get in the way of any of our other plans, right? Yeah, and we can separate peace to Tabaristan, full annex. We'll make it so. But we still have rebel issues here. Mods have either scared or banned half the cancer away. Well, here's the thing. I get the impression a lot of people are so keen to have viewers They're willing to put up with all kinds of garbage that in the end really hurts the chat experience. And to me, you know, why would I stream without caring about the chat? Otherwise I'd just play with myself. Ah, that came out wrong. Okay, do you hate us now, Russia? Of course you do, but we don't care. We'll probably have a border here at some point, but we're not... I don't care about Georgia, so... Sucks to be you. Man, the Pope is really complaining about all those men I stole from him. What a shame. Alright, Ramazan finally won't get involved, but Warsan Gal... Wow, Ethiopia. You got, big. Glad I don't have to touch you. Or do I? Hard to really tell following this river path. But I think... Sieni? Where here is the place called Sieni? Probably mispronouncing it like I mispronounce everything. Anyway, if Warsan Gali gets involved, that's terrible news for me. Ah, well, we'll go for it anyway. I'm not scared of these guys. But I do need Greece so that I can culturally educate these Greeks. No! Oops. Never ever have automatic fleet transportation. It's just horrible. Really, how to fight Ramazan is the greatest question of this campaign, because I don't have it in my heart to fight him. The greatest lobster nation ever to exist. I'd become everything I ever hated. I guess sacrifices will have to be made. Their tech is at 13, so obliterating them should be no problem. Strangely enough, nobody keen on coalitioning me, but that could have been because I had that alliance with Russia. It is gone now. And yes, diplomatic ideas. If only so that we can get flexible negotiation in order to core more and more quickly. Maybe I jumped the gun a bit too much on that. Are there better ideas out there? Well, there is maritime. Yeah, we'll be fine. Jake, why do you hate Ramazan? I love Ramazan. They were the first nation I ever streamed in Europa. Stands to reason that I would have a special place in my cold, dead heart for them. Alright, the problem with Greece is that they also have Cyprus. Well, that's one of the many problems with Greece. What can I do about that? The thing is... Did Alexander ever hold Cyprus? No, he did not. But Cyprus can't be made a separate nation because it's Greek. Don't want to sell it to Epirus. It never belonged to them. Cyprus was its own thing. Okay, given the setup for how it is right now, who would be the most eligible ruler for Cyprus, given that I'm trying to recreate Alexander's borders, and it's not me? I'm not taking that. Jake, will you ever do a Ramazan game again? There are so many campaigns, it's unlikely I would revisit one like that. Oh my, Kasai. You actually made it. It's Catholic and Greek, so Venice would take it. Unfortunately, you can't sell land to rivals. Oh, they're not my rival. Great, Venice. You can have Cyprus. Best thing is you'll probably help forward trade around here. Glorious. Not so glorious. Sieges are taking a wee while, but that should be okay. Halab is down. Let's go and tenderize them. If I ever get claims, it doesn't matter where, because I need it all in the end. Come on, Trebizond. It's time to go. Jake, if you make Venice release Crete, Crete should have it. Can't really disagree with that, but I don't want to be fighting Venice again. Their 7 million galleys do blot out the sun. Gotta hand it to Pasai. They're laying down the law here. Sucks to be the Commonwealth. Kina, isn't that one of the guys from Final Fantasy? Okay, we're running out of time for Trebizond to exist, so in your own interests, Trebizond, now is the time to fall. Jake Sin's modern name is a swan, so if I take a swan, we should be pretty golden there. Good to know. Oh, also good to know. It's all coming together. How about those cores of ours? Well, something. Oh, shoot! I completely forgot I was coring this land, so I really should be butchering these fellows. Alright, you take care of the problem over there. You guys gang up on Pasai. Jake, this song is great. What is it? This is the Byzantine Empire, funnily enough. But it's from the Crusader Kings 2 soundtrack, back when Byzantium wasn't such a disgusting waste of space. Yeah, they were actually something back then. Okay. Let's take care of our little problem with Cyprus. If we can remember to unload those troops in time, we probably can't. You folks over there. Trial by fire. Persian patriots are due to rise up, but we have more than enough units in the area to deal with that. Get running, Pasai. Time to die. Excuses, excuses, Jake. You secretly love Blurple. Shh. Not in front of the internet. Right, so the idea being that I can just take this and quickly get rid of it. Well, good night, Mamluks. What am I even taking from them now? I need to separate off their capital, but that's 44% overextension. Quite a chunk of overextension when I'm going to be looking at another large amount out from Naj. Not to mention Tabaristan needs to be eaten up. Greece is another whole kettle of fish. I can't sell provinces whilst at war. Maybe I'll just ride the train of high overextension. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We have the admin to core it all. Well, we don't, but we can imagine that we do. Quite right, Turkish is unacceptable. Lombard is the way to go. Get out of here, Iraq. You're the worst eye product ever made. Okay, should have seen this coming, but we got it. We got it, no problem. weren't there? Yeah, we got this. We got this. Jake, what exploits have we used so far? Oh, nothing. I just chatted up the Pope. He knew what was good for him. Cyprus is a bit of a ball breaker. I'd rather it just belonged to the Mamluks. But we have to annex... Oh, wait, I can just give it to Trebizond. Haha, of course. I'm so smart sometimes. It's Greek as well, they'll take it. But I need to be in a position where I can release Trebizond. I.e. peace. So what I should do is wait for the bulk of these cores to be done. Oh, 6 base stacks worth of coring was lost there. Alright, we'll consider it once these all get finished. They'll get finished a damn bit faster when these rebels are gone. Hate to say it, but Tabaristan might survive. I simply just can't administrate their lands. Oh shoot, I can't administrate this battle either. Damn Persians. We got this. Alright, so we'll probably go well over the overextension limit, but we'll just say that's fine. And in fact, we can get it done a little faster if we just... Whoa! Too expensive to annex? Oh, good thing I stuck my claim on Gillian. Gillian, did that belong to you? It's one of those half. I think you took this side of the river. But you know what? That means it's all mine. Thanks to Tabaristan, you're a real champ, you know that? Okay, which means our overextension is sitting nicely at 40%. We need this war to be over, so we'll take that. It's our mission after all. Takes us up to... Something preventing me from coring these? Of course I'm at war with the Mamluks. Okay, but anyway, our overextension is at 84 now. So how much of this do I want? If I'm at 84, then that means I can only take 4 base stacks and stay under the limit. Well, there's no easy way to work with that now, is there? Unless I do fancy going over the limit. Then I could chew all of this up. Well, I wouldn't be taking that, that's not really part of his realm. Ras Gareb itself is fairly questionable. But we're taking it anyway. Oh, right, we need to take Cyprus and Trebizond while we're at it. Truly balls to the walls when it comes to this one. Good, but that seals off any Ethiopian advance up here. What? Too much? How dare you? Alright, we made it. It's going to be horrible. Right, we need to create Trebizond, because Trebizond was spared. And as such, Trebizond will be given Cyprus. Whew, thank goodness. Trebizond is also Catholic, much like us. And they took religious ideas for fools, so they will convert it. Nice! Alright, and that puts us at only 100 and... What? Really? That seems like quite a lot. Oh well. One shot, right? I'm gonna need more troops. If only I had money, manpower, and stability. This is gonna be a bit hairy. Oh, but Greece no longer exists, so you know what time it is now? It is Cultural Enrich O'Clock. Wow, this is more expensive than I thought it might be. Okay, that'll have to do for now. You mean I'm not working in Alexandria? That's like the #1 one to do. Get rid of that accursed decision. And we may as well get the discipline and army morale recovery speed since we're going to need it. We'll get a fresh new 24 stack, cannons included. Hope they're going to last long enough to put them to use. Alright, bring it on, Rebs. Ethiopia, France, Russia. Well, Ethiopia is kind of big and tempting to humiliate. And also, you're going to be around for a while, so we may as well make a march out of you. I'll keep him happy. Ah, right, I forgot about this when it comes to Tabaristan. That's why they were so criminally expensive. But it is also kind of nice because it gives me a chance to fabricate a claim on their capital, which will be mine. And continue fabricating a claim on everything in Persia, because it all needs to be mine. So the last time I watched this, Jake was basically Grey Blurple. He's been hard at work. Yeah, I westernized, Christianized, well, Catholicized? Yeah, I got bent over hard about 2, maybe 3 hours ago by the Mamluks. But we put them in their place. Once you slice them in half, they're never quite as scary. Like lots of things. I will be getting a presence in India, but only here. Afghanistan, seriously, stop with the ideas. Okay, this is unpleasant news, as news goes. At least we've got the recent uprisings now. Oh boy. They're not keen on slowing down with the revolts now, are they? We're also due some Mishrikis. Yeah. I was completely prepared for this. Don't you start as Western? You're thinking of the Knights. Athens do not, even though they are a Crusader state. Yeah, the Knights were kind of babied. Yeah, they have so many cannons. Not going to be stopping them anytime soon. We had a truce with Oirat. Okay, sure. Sure, I got this. Covered. Well, one shot, right? Is it a hidden DDR Jake achievement that he's sandboxing? No. No. Don't think there's any achievement that we'll be getting attached to this. Let's not click on that. My air has no reason to worry at all, because we got this. In a nominal number of shots. Actually, that army morale recovery speed plus 5% is going to be pretty useful in a situation like this, because it gets us back up to full morale at the very least quite quickly. So we can double team these other folks in due time. Alright, don't want this to fall, so come on, let's just dive right in. I'm sure Wiz will make an achievement in the future just to spite you. Can't really give too much away, but you'd be amazed how close you are with that. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. These guys. Ah, well. You can't remove the remover. Okay, there are rather a few of them down here. We may need a bit more, considering that we don't actually have any troops on the front line for this one anymore. Well, that's what we raised this little army for. Okay. How are we looking revolt risk-wise? Huh, safe. Also, Aragon, Persia, and Ethiopia. We should be putting you to work, although I'm just trying to figure out where. Can you privateer anything that Ethiopia has? Yes, the Gulf of Aden! Brilliant. That does almost nothing. Oh well. Okay, at least we have our front line scrubs, I guess. They'll take the beatings. And then these half-dead guys, actually we will merge them up so that only useful guys go on the front line. And with that, all is relatively well. Just pretty much no infantry on the front, but they don't have to. Well, as long as there's a unit on the front, the back row of cannons will pound away at them. And pound they shall. Glad I've got that increased artillery attack. So nice, didn't even lose any of our cores that we were working on. Except for this. What a shame. Jake, lazy diplomat and missionary. Yeah. Yep. Jake, you gonna finish this campaign tonight? No way, I've still got all this to take. I need to smooth things out around here. Figure out what needs to go to me and to Trebizond. I suppose I need to take Van and Mush. At least compared to the map that I'm working on. Oh wow, I actually didn't expect to get anything up there. Why are you revolting? What are you? Ah, I see, I see. Okay. I know there are 34,000 of them, and there are not 34,000 of you, but I believe in you. I'll even back you up with some mercs, because your front line is, well, non-existent. Jake, make Trebizond a march way ahead of you. They already are. So are Epirus. Alexander keeps his subjects in check. And that place is woodlands. They don't have a general. Maybe give us another tick or two of, No, I can't afford to let it go. But then if I lose this, that's terrible news. And if I add a sortie to it, that's even worse news if we lose. Oh, right, no. Might as well wait till I get another tick. Hundreds of men back on that. We have more cannons, they have a lot more cavalry, so they'll be flanking us. Oh man, why was I ever doubting myself? We got this. I believe Twitch VODs are available while the stream is going. Yeah. Well, actually, this stream got interrupted halfway through because I don't even know. Maybe OBS crapped out, or Twitch did, or maybe none of the above, but something went wrong. I don't think I've ever played a stream. Have I ever done a stream as an Italian? Before now, obviously. So I'm trying to think if I have, and the answer is evading me. Run down all the Italians, maybe I'll figure it out. Oh, of course, I did the Pope. What am I thinking? Doesn't feel like an Italian because he feels competent. And now comes the long list of people telling me that the Pope is Italian. Thanks, guys. Bash has an important one we want to claim on it. We want all the claims going. What is this? Now, since I never play as Catholics, I never see the Catholic events. So let's have a read of this. Since we made one of our cardinals a minister in government, he's gone far beyond providing theological insights and innovative, significantly the administration of Athens. Unfortunately, suggestions of centralizing power are not possible without removing some authority from the nobles. Wow, free monthly autonomy change. Give it to me. And I get to kill some nobles. Yuan Shao won't be happy, but his time is not now. This is Athens' time to shine. Everybody's showing off the fact that they can have revolutionaries and I cannot. I'm so sad about that. Good lord, I'm hungry. Shirvan is somebody that I don't like expanding around here because he has increased hostile core creation cost 100%. That was not a pleasant one to swallow in the multiplayer, I tell you that. We're going to need mush. It's more important to have claims on lands that are within Europe. And you can tell by hovering over them with this. These, thankfully, are in Asia. Sucks, but I'm gonna have to take you out soon. Don't worry, it's gonna hurt me a lot more than it hurts you. Ah, well, I can force feed Trebizond a fair bit. He'll be very stable since he has religious ideas. Odd that he would have so much problems with that. Is he failing to core it? Or have I not been paying attention to him? That happens a fair bit. You know what, I think I will call it there, because I am so hungry I need to go and grab some food. What I will do is I will suddenly remember that it is laundry night for me, and I should have started that about an hour ago. Damn. Well, I am stopping it here then. Yeah, go and do my laundry, eat some food, And I may well be back later with some more streaming. Won't be Europa, I'll do 2 hours of Hell of Punishment game, something like that. So if I had to plan an ETA on that, I'd say maybe about 11 PM. But then I might not, I might just go to sleep instead, who's to say. In any case, Athens is over for today. I'll be back with it probably tomorrow. Cheers everyone that's been around for the ride, and what a ride it's been. Alexander would be proud, but he'd probably do better himself. Cheers folks, and cheerio. Have a wonderful night.